Welcome to our opportunity call on Manifest, folks. My name is Robert Russell. I am based in Ireland. And today, my business partner, Mr. Robert M. Burns from Seattle in America, is going to be doing the opportunity call, folks. A little bit of information on Robert, and then I'll hand it over. Robert, folks, is in the network marketing space, 30 plus years, loads and loads of experience, team building, team network marketing, you name it, guys, he has it. Incredible trader. This is where I have learned, I must say, a lot of my knowledge in the last 8 to 9 months by working with Robert. I've met him a year ago. We've met in person, face to face. And guys, all I can say is good things about Robert. So I'm going to hand it over to him and let him take the opportunity call.
I was just getting, I was liking that. Take your time, man. And similarly, my Robert Russell is somebody that I had the pleasure of meeting in person and working with him for a year has been an absolute joy. It's been a pleasure. So that feeling is mutual. Guys, I am excited about what I'm about to show you, what we're about to show you today. This is a company called Manifest. And what we'll go over is different things. The key thing that for those of you on the call that are U.S. citizens is the manual trading, which will be comprised of signals and education around those signals, how to take the signals, ideally suited for somebody that is brand new to trading, and more advanced concepts can be applied to those signals as well. We'll get into that in when we touch on that. There's also a live trading room that Robert and I do. So those all are under that umbrella of trading manually. Passive trading, on the other hand, in the countries that it is available in
Robert,
is...
screen share.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? You guys are not getting this all by osmosis. The pilots have checklists and I just violated mine. I've got to remember to put that on that something as basic as the screen share. Sorry. So manual trading is something that is for those that want to really roll up their sleeves and control their own destiny is hugely powerful. Passive trading, in this case with Manifest, is delivered via a PAM account with a specific broker. For those that have that's available to, they can sign up with that broker, get a PAM account, and then be able to have trading take place on their behalf that is trading that is generated by an EA, by a robot. This, sadly, is not available to U.S. citizens, so just want to put that out there to begin with. The manual trading and the education that comes from that part of what we're doing is exceptional. It's very high quality. It's delivered both live in the case of what Robert and I are doing with our own live trading room, and then also both in video format, written format, and live education with the traders that are doing that on behalf of Manifest. So, and of course, in that is personal growth as well. There's a lot of that in this whole process. This is something that's super special right now. This is going until tomorrow, and then tomorrow it wraps up. You can become involved as a customer. Normally, it's $150, and that's inclusive of the first month subscription, and then it's $99 a month. Right now, somebody can become involved for $20, and then on their 30-day anniversary, it reverts to the $99 per month pricing. And if somebody also wants to be an IBO, meaning an affiliate, $20 plus an additional $20, so $40 on the front end, and then $119 a month on their 30-day anniversary, 30 days later after either today or if you enroll really early tomorrow. So a little bit about me for those of you that don't know me. I'm 65 years old here in the Seattle area, and my wife, Anna, and daughter, they came from Romania 20 years ago, and Anna's going actually back to Romania Monday to visit our daughter who just had a baby. So we're grandparents now, which is exciting. My son and I have been here for the duration. He's in Bozeman, Montana for fun. I like to fly fish and play the bass guitar. And on my professional resume, the things that are the common theme in most everything I do are products that make money themselves. The product itself makes money. I've been involved in other network marketing stuff over 30 plus years, but I always gravitate back to things where the product makes money. I like nutritional products. I'm drinking a nutritional product from one of my favorite nutritional network marketing companies, but marketing that is not really my cup of tea. And then along the way, we have internet marketing and team building using internet marketing that can greatly accelerate that. And Barry reminded me to go over a concept, which I'll do in the Q&A after we're done with the primary part of the call here. Also, this is very important to do. Trading is risky. Your results will vary and are not guaranteed. This information is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice or a solicitation to invest. Trading Forex, indices, metals, and other instruments is at the full discretion of the user, and users are fully and solely responsible for their own trading results. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your initial investment and should therefore evaluate your own risk tolerance before trading and only trade with money you can afford to lose. Any links in my post may contain affiliate referral links and may generate a reward for the referrer. Never risk funds you cannot afford to lose. That's the bottom line. In other words, when you start out, it's really important to trade demo money until you have gained the confidence and the competence to trade real money. That's not a good thing to do too early. So if you can trade with demo money, not can you should trade with demo money until you're really confident that you're getting the result you want, and then and only then move to live funds. And that, how long does that take? It varies for everybody because it's a function of what do they bring to the party when they come? Have they already done some trading? Do they already have some understanding, or do they have none? Are they good with technology or not? There's a lot of variables in there that can affect outcomes. And then once you start earning money, one of the very best things you can do is to withdraw, as you earn profits. If you really want to minimize your downside completely, as you earn profits and you can get those profits to the extent that they match your initial investment, withdraw that. That'll slow down your compounding, but it also means that you've completely de-risked and you then have no risk in that whole process other than time. So that's something else that can be a very powerful thing to do. Now, this is the name of the automation, and the automation is something, again, that's a PAM account. This is not available to US citizens. It is available to people in many countries. And what this means is that you get an account set up with the broker. It's a PAM account. That broker does, or the trader that manages that PAM account does the trading, and then it comes into the destination accounts automatically. And these are the results over this is actually since April of 2018. It's achieved over a 7%, almost an 8% monthly return. And this is a very good number statistically because of the amount of data that is comprising that number. It literally, well, the more length of time, the better the number, in other words, because of statistical depth. It's a very solid number. And this year, it earned over 100% this year. So that's right in line with what you see here. These are the traders. Now we're getting into the signals. Who generates the signals? Who generates the education or creates the education? These two individuals, this young man is of Norwegian origin. He's studying to be an MD in Poland. Very bright, very motivated. He is a worker bee, this one. He's intraday trading, and he trades. You'll often see trades in all three markets, meaning he'll enter trades that come in predominantly during the New York session, but you'll also see trades that come in, signals that come in from the London session and as well the Asian session this last week. In fact, remind me, Robert, and I'll show folks what happened this last week with some trades, some signals that came in real life from both this trader and this trader. This trader, Reynaldo Soriano, he trades a swing style. It's sometimes will go hours, often goes days. Mohammed, very rare that he's not out in a couple of hours. Most of his trading is what most people would term momentum trading or scalping. And very, very fast intra-day. This is inter-day. The other one I want to mention here, and Robert, could you chime in on this because you have seen and attended this, and I haven't, so I feel better having somebody that's attended it, but I do want to relay one story before you chime in, was a recent call on Solana He called and is not making trade calls, mind you, but just, he is a very adept crypto educator, and he studies the different coins and the different tokens a lot. And he made a call at the time on Solana that was $10 and very quickly turned into a 12x. It went from 10 to $120. So had somebody, purchased that, they would have a big smile on their face. But you might chime in because I know you've been on some of his calls, and I think that would be helpful for people to hear that.
Absolutely. That was an incredible call, Solana, before Christmas. And as Robert says, it did 12x. Recently there, folks, there was a call on Thursday. Again, it's not financial advice, but he does tell you coins, with good background. He does his homework on the coins and what blockchain they're on. But on Thursday, he did give out another coin on Thursday. This will be 12 p.m. UK time. By 8 o'clock that night, that coin had risen by 39%. And there was lots of people in the community that did jump in on that coin on Thursday. And he did say then to close and take their profits. Previous weeks before that, there's other coins that went 89%, 120%. So these calls that Lee, if you missed them, folks, because of the times, definitely go into the Manifest back office and watch his calls. I would highly say, yes, definitely watch them, the recordings.
And those are on Manifest TV, correct?
That's correct, Robert. Yes.
Because he's a Manifest educator. So if they're a bona fide Manifest educator, then they'll be on Manifest TV where you can get the replay. So if the time isn't convenient to you, to Robert's point, I'm 8 hours behind Robert here in Seattle and 8 hours behind the UK. So often that lag is such that I can't make some of the calls, but I can always get the recordings, which is great. So thank you, Robert. These are results from Mohammed. We call him Mo. This was September 4th to the 29th, 4,150 pips, 72% win rate. And Robert, correct me if I'm wrong. I had this question, and I think the answer is yes, but I want to just verify that. This is not gold, the instrument. This is the gold channel. Is it not, with all of the instruments that are being traded in the gold channel?
So when you see the 4,150 pips, that is gold only, not the US 30 or S&P/X. That is gold only.
Okay. So it's that instrument, which makes it all the more remarkable because there's other trades, which I'll show you, that he generates signals for. The three that are his main instruments are gold, which clearly is his number one instrument, S&P 500 and US 30. And the channel is called the gold channel. Maybe that's apt because of his preference for it, but there are others, and there's the two I just mentioned in addition to gold, and then a smattering of other instruments that are in there as well. But then he went on in October to generate 95.73 with a 74% win rate. And then in 1 week, in not even 1 week, 4 days in December, 44.28 and a 79%. Now, what I share with people is if you're new to trading, and you're just, kind of cutting your teeth, if you will, in this whole process, getting signals like this, which I'll show you in a second, is sort of like training wheels. Remember when you were a little guy or a little gal and you had the training wheels on the bicycle and you were learning how to ride? You'd hit the wheel sometimes, and then you'd finally figure out getting up on the tire you were actually riding, and then all of a sudden the training wheels can come off. This is trading with training wheels. And if you simply look at these numbers, and we took an average win ratio, which I think is safe in his case because he's exceeding that recently, and it may go up, it may go down. Past performance is not an indication of future results, but it gives you an indication. 75%, I think, is an average that is a safe one for him right now. That means that if you took 1 in 4 of his trades are going to be losers. 3 out of 4, however, are going to be winners. So if you have a stop loss of a small percentage and your wins are bigger than that percentage, and 3 out of 4 you're winning, it's a no-brainer mathematically. You're making money. Simple as that. And that's what's so powerful about this idea. If you've got good quality signals, and more importantly, learn how to mitigate your risk when you take them, and we'll teach you how to do that, it can be very powerful. This is an example of a signal. This is on gold. So the entry comes in. So you get this on your phone. You get this on your computer via Telegram. You can set a gnarly, notification tone, something that's very distinct from your normal one. So, you know, when you hear that sound, it's kind of like Pavlov's dog. You want to pay attention when those come in because they make you money. So you put your entry in, you put your stop loss in, and if you're brand new, I would have you just look at one take profit initially, because just that, and you're making money. Then as you become more advanced, you know, you're getting more skills and so forth, we'll show you how to take profit in 2 and 3. All of them are here, and it's these trade calls are the ones that are getting the results that you just saw. Here is the S&P 500. The same idea. They come in this format from the different traders. So it makes it very easy and very simple to enter once you know how to enter that trade on your trading platform. And again, start this process with a demo account. If you're new, don't use real money until you have gained the confidence of how to do this and the competence of how to enter these trades properly and how to set the risk properly and so on. Now, what I want to introduce, my colleague, Robert Russell, he and I have known each other for next month will be a year. And I have grown to admire him more and more. We're working on a brokerage project that's where we met actually. And it's one that has a lot of different features, a lot of cool stuff. But we were comparing notes on Forex for the last year, and Robert's trading went from being really very much a beginner to he's leading a trading call in 1 year. Let that sink in. He's leading a trading call in 1 year. That's how good he has become. And I don't want to steal his thunder on his slide here, but I have a lot of respect for this guy. We met in person. I've seen him. I've met his significant other, Karina, and we had a grand old time in Donegal, Ireland. We were running around, found some really cool places and some real cool history in Ireland. And I've had Irish clam chowder. So with that, Mr. Russell.
Robert, thank you very much, and great to see so many people on the call, folks, and thank you for taking your time out. Again, guys, my name is Robert Russell, situated in Ireland. If people don't know where is it, I just might as well say Europe, so you've got a good idea. As it says, I'm engaged to Karina, about to be married this year. I have 2 boys, Mason and Jaden. Pastimes, hobbies, folks, you know, you got to have some fun on the side. Golf, fishing. I love walking, you know, along the shore, coastlines. Profession, folks, I love investing in Forex and especially crypto. I'm in crypto now since 2017, know a lot about that space. Do internet marketing, team building, network marketing, you name it, folks. I just love getting in and building teams, you know, helping people, helping the community. But the bottom one, folks, Forex educator. This has now got 110% of my attention. As Robert said, you know, I only started trading, I could say now, 14 months ago, maybe 15, on Forex. I knew a lot about crypto, but now I've become a very profitable trader, and where I am leading a live trading call 3 days a week with Robert. The trading, folks, it's a breakout strategy. What do we do on those calls? We do the DAX, which is the German 40, the euro versus the dollar, and the USD versus the JPY. It's, folks, it really is the basics of support, resistance, trend lines, your daily pivots, fair value gaps. And folks, we can say this has a very high winning percentage. On the calls, folks, we mightn't get a trade every day, but the trades that are there, I will have all my homework done. You know, I just won't just guess a trade. I'll have a lot of people, traders will say, you need these confirmations. I need at least 3 out of my 4 confirmations before I call a trade. And most importantly, the technical side. This is where Robert Burns comes in. And folks, this is the most important part of trading. You know, MT4, MT5, trading view. This
Hang
is
on
where
just
we
a
do
second. I'll get that squared away. Go ahead, Robert.
Okay, we do. I do my live calls on TradingView. It's actually live. Robert goes through the position calculator, folks. This is key, you know, because this is down to your risk management, and he'll go through everything. Just anything in fine detail. Also, there's another second strategy coming in late January. This is going to be coming from Mr. Robert Burns himself. I'm excited, guys. I don't want to tell you too much about that, but these calls, there's going to be so much value on these live trading calls. This is the extras that me and Robert is putting on for our team. You've got Manifest as well. You have the signals. You have the education guys. It's incredible. But these calls, we are only going to improve them and make them better each day. And we're going to keep learning and improving and educating. The most part, folks, on these calls, I want you guys to turn around and go, yeah, I can see what he sees. I can see why he's entering the trade. It's just not a guessing game. I'll tell you all about the chart, why I'm entering, why my stop loss, why my take profits here, everything, guys. I'll explain it in fine detail. And our next live call is on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Now my time's at 2 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, guys, I'm going to hand it back to Mr. Robert Burns to finish out the presentation.
Thank you for that, Robert. And just to reiterate, these calls that we're doing are something that we're doing for our team. We're going to have them next week, 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. UK, 6 a.m. Seattle time. I have to have adequate coffee before I can do a good job at that time of the day, but I try my best. These are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They will be free next week. So if you're a builder, even though the Manifest special promotion is ending tomorrow, ours is not. It goes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week are free. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday the following week are free. It ends on the 18th. And then somebody will need to be a paid customer to attend these live trading sessions. We will make the second and fourth. After that, we'll make the second and fourth Wednesday of the month available for free so builders can bring people in to kind of kick the tires and take us for a test drive a couple of times a month where they can see how that works. And it gives them the opportunity to be able to get a sense of what we're about. And as Robert said, I'm excited. There's a strategy I'll be bringing out, assuming I can get it under my fingers by late January. It may go into February because when I do it, I want to do it properly. And if I can teach it, I know it. So, and I won't teach it until I know it thoroughly. So, the other thing that I want to mention, and this is just not us promoting it because we get any compensation from Tom Hugard, although I probably should. I've sold a lot of his books. I think. I really like this guy, and everybody that I've referred to this book seems to really like it as well. It's been very well reviewed. If you're new to this space, I would encourage you to read this right away. You can get it on Amazon. You can get the book, you can get the paperback, the Kindle, and also the Audible. And it's an excellent read about trading psychology. He's a guy that worked for multiple Wall Street brokerages, and also it has won multiple trading competitions internationally. He is absolutely a star trader by anybody's measure, and he has losses regularly. So the notion of not taking losses because you want to be a good trader that doesn't take losses. I found out the hard way. I could make money trading, but then I'd give a lot of it back because I wasn't setting stops properly. And if you set stops properly and they're little losses, no big deal. And that's a part of trading. Even the very best do that regularly. In fact, even more regularly, it seems, as they get better. But then the wins are, they absolutely make up for any of those little losses. So the normal pricing again on this product for the customer is $149 to start, which is inclusive of the first month, and then $99 on their 30-day anniversary from then. This is for a customer. To be an IBO, also known as an affiliate, add $20 to that. So it's $169 to start and then $119 monthly on their 30-day anniversary. Those are the normal prices. Right now, however, it's $20 to start and then $99 on your 30-day anniversary, which we're now into February a little bit, whatever that is. February 6th would be your 30-day anniversary. And then for the folks in the house that want to also be an IBO, meaning an affiliate, in addition to being a customer, add on $20 on the front end. So it's $40 to be an IBO, and then $119 on your 30-day anniversary. So that's how that works. The other thing I want to show you, as you can tell, Robert and I are pretty focused on the Forex stuff. And, we kind of like to stick to our knitting. Although I am going to make my way into that crypto call because I'm getting enough compelling evidence that I want to tune in there and be able to speak intelligently about it. But this is something that's very exciting. When you enroll a customer and you underrepresent and then over deliver, they generally don't mind. In other words, we've got a heck of a story to tell if we only had the Forex stuff between what Manifest's offering is and Forex and our live trading calls. We've got a very, very good value proposition with just that. But there's a lot of other stuff here. There's financial education, there's information on crypto, there's information on stocks, there's information on wealth management, e-commerce, real estate, personal development, health and well-being, and even a travel portal. So a lot to like, and the most pleasing thing is when you refer people to this and they go, man, you didn't tell me about this crypto guy. He's great. I got on the call and, all of a sudden they gained a lot of value in something else that's underneath the Manifest umbrella. This is the business, and the business is very simple here. It's a binary for those of you that are familiar with a binary compensation plan. And I'm going to just go through two things here, not this whole long list of, how much money you can make if you have, a ton of people. But if you do have a ton of people, you will make a lot of money. I just want to start with the first two. The first one is you need to enroll 3 customers, and these are not customer IBOs. They're customers only. And those customers need to be placed 2 on one side and 1 on the other. It can be 1 on this side and 2 on this side, or 2 on this side and 1 on this side. Doesn't matter how you do that. You got to do that. Got to have 3 of them. When you do that, your membership is then rebated and you are no longer paying for the membership part. If you're an IBO, you still pay the $20, but 100 of the 119 you get back. If you're a customer, you get 100% of it back. So that's the objective. And a customer can sign up 3 customers, but beyond that, they won't get any compensation. Okay, they can just get the rebate. Now, if somebody's an IBO, they get that back, and then their next objective is the Founder 500. These 1010 here can be either customers or customer IBOs. They can be a mix. They also don't have to be personals. They can be 3 of them have to be personals because you have to have the 3 customers, but the rest don't have to be personals. They can be spillover from your team, some of them or quite a few of them. So that then equates to $500 a month. And again, very, very powerful idea here. I'm realizing that Ken that's in the picture, Ken, we go way back, you and I. I remember when you were in USANA, or maybe you still are. I don't think that's a different Ken. And I see you're also a fan of cigars. Sorry, that's a little, a little sidebar there. That guy's a beast of a networker if it's the Ken that I think it is. Ken Cito. So welcome. The other thing that's here that's really, really fun is there's some really nice incentive trips as you go up in rank and as you increase the organizational size in Manifest. You're able to be rewarded with trips that are very, very attractive trips. So I just want to mention this. This is a pretty cool thing. Here is the CEO of the company. His name is Jimmy Bennett. Quite a story, rags to riches story, homeless to self-made millionaire, founder of multiple companies in the fintech industry. He's been featured in Forbes, Bloomberg, and GQ. And I've yet to meet him, but I look forward to the day that I do. And also, customer service is quite good. There are 30-ish people in the customer service department, and the languages that they speak so far are English, Spanish, Portuguese, and Bengali. So guys, with that is Manifest. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this in for a landing on the stream, and then we can get into the Q&A. So give